podcast on the planet, Beyond the Barricades, with your host, good old JP Mayer, Dollar Bill, the Cleaner, and the Brain, and special guest host, the Silent Assassin. Let's get started.
Woo.
Let's get started.
Wait, if he's
Please,
silent,
let's talk about that. We had that conversation earlier.
uh,
Oh, literally.
Shark.
Let's
Ew.
not. And we did.
Shit our pants. Shit our pants.
Please hold.
I don't even know what show that would be on. GCW, maybe?
Oh, somebody's.
XPW.
No.
No, it would be a GCW thing. You
I
pull
think-
the pants down and you see the underwears with the brown stain.
No,
No, you know what it is? Seeing Fitz's shirt, it'd be on SmackDown. Because CM Punk legitimately did that on SmackDown one time.
Yes, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember hearing about that. So,
I was going to say, bring what
But,
you're thinking about that one.
all righty.
Yes.
Dead weight. Guys who just don't need to be on the roster, who are taking up space, taking up money, and they ain't doing a damn thing with them.
The Brooklyn Brawler.
Now, see, he was a classic. He was constantly used.
Yeah.
Dead weight.
Constantly getting his ass handed to him, but he was constantly used.
He was constantly.
You could turn on WWE programming on a Saturday morning, and you would see the Brooklyn Brawler.
He was a constantly used dead weight.
Yes.
No. Remember, it's enhancement talent now.
Oh, I thought it was curtain jerker.
God. They were jobbers.
Curtain jerker.
I had to touch that.
Please don't touch that again.
Yeah,
Nobody has
please.
to touch that.
Yeah, wait until after the show, please.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Nobody,
Come
nobody
on.
wants to see you touch things.
We don't need a lawsuit.
We
Look,
don't
I'm
need to be
touching my
banned from
phone.
Twitch.
What the
Oh, Lord, he done touched it.
I touched
Oh,
my
that's
phone.
it.
Yep, I
The
touched
show's
it.
going to be done. The show's going to be absolutely done.
We're getting canceled.
Well, we are
That's
in
not
the
the first time.
cancel culture. But
They
then again,
canceled from Mets
all
yet.
of us, pretty much all of us are Gen X. So,
Yeah.
FYF.
exactly. I like it. I loved it. All right, Cleaner, since you're not part of FTW, the Master Sean Puff and Little Psycho were talking about forming a trios team with me of Gen Xers.
Mm.
Excuse you. I'm Gen X.
Yeah, but you weren't part of the conversation at the time.
Ah.
So,
I'm Gen X.
let's see
But
if I can-
yeah.
let's see if I can find it. It's earlier in the day. But
I'm
it
not
was
looking like
it was
Tuesday.
hilarious. And Dollar Bill came out with the hashtag FYF standing for fuck your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fucking classic.
I mean, you could go with the simple yet classic of GFY.
Yeah, but
Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I know, but-
I like both of them, but FYF I like a little better.
Come here.
I mean, can you imagine chanting down the ring? Fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings.
Oh.
You know what?
You could
Actually, I could.
You could go anywhere and they will chant anything.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a new chant. This is a new chant. That's what I love about the
Or better
indie.
yet, fuck your new chant.
This is new chant. Fucking. I don't think it's a
Sean.
dueling battle.
John, I know you remember this. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. I know you remember that one, John.
Oh, yeah. We do that. We used to do that a lot at Yankee games.
No, that was at Backlash.
Right. Yeah. There was
During,
somebody,
Oh yeah,
yeah, during Joe
Right
and
after the AJ and
Roman.
Nakamura match.
yeah, it was Joe and Roman during the main event, and people were just going home early because it was the shittiest show. It's like I've seen so many like videos call it like the worst pay-per-view of all time.
And that's pushing it because there were some really bad ones.
I got four
Yeah.
words for you: Great Balls of Fire.
No, I don't think it was as bad as Backlash.
Nah.
Well, especially for
Stomping
me,
grounds.
Backlash was so bad because I was there. I wasted money to be there.
and time. And
Yes.
And we were talking about how people get offended at everything nowadays. And my one comment, and Dollar Bill will attest to it because he commented on it too.
Mhm.
I said, "Man, our podcast would give some people strokes."
Yep.
And he said,
Yes.
"Being outside gives them strokes." Yeah, I said, "Yeah, sunstroke, heat stroke, moon stroke, air stroke."
What the hell is a moonstroke?
So, give me a couple of drinks. I'll show you a moonstroke.
No thanks. We don't want to see that.
Hey,
What about
Yes.
one of the early in your houses?
What's that?
What about those early in your house pay-per-views?
Oh God, those were
Man,
goofy, weren't they?
those are some really bad ones, man.
Especially
Those
the
are-
one in Winnipeg.
See, I don't know the names of them. The only one that I remember is Tuesday Night in Texas because it was the first ever Tuesday pay-per-view, and they had to fucking refund so many people because the live feed cut out like halfway through the show.
Oh
Uh-huh.
shit!
And I know that like pay-per-view people at home missed the Stone Cold match.
Oh, you think of In Your House Beware of Dog.
Oh, I thought that was Tuesday Night in Texas.
No, Beware a Dog.
Okay.
Tuesday Night Texas was in '91 because they were promoting like Savage's Return Bout, and they did a rematch with Hogan and Taker for the WWF title.
Ah.
But
And that was where Flair got involved with the chair, and then Hogan started
Yep.
politicking backstage that Undertaker hurt his neck,
Yeah.
Yep.
and even the video shows that his head never even touched the chair.
Oh, but it was the Whiplash, brother.
Brother!
Brother.
Apparently, Hogan worked 400 days in a year.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know you could work 400 days in a year.
You know, there's I forgot who created it, but there's one dude. He made two videos. They're both like 40 minutes long each, and it's just nothing but all the fucking lies that Hogan stated, and he just goes on and dissects each and every single one of them. It's so goddamn good.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, it was just like, why?
Why? Gosh,
But the only answer to that
Why?
is because it's Hogan.
Mhm.
That is the only answer, and it is the proper answer. It is the correct answer. It is the only answer
Very much.
because it is Hogan.
Yeah.
All right, now that we've chopped down that dead tree,
Are we gonna tackle the one in my front yard? There's a dead tree, like rare, like it's blocking all the parking and all that. I need help.
Let's get a chainsaw.
hey JP, let's go shard on it. That'll destroy it, especially after the wings I had tonight.
Oh God!
My-
One fart knockdown.
Yeah, really.
My
I could smell it from here.
Oh shit!
Sorry, I blew up the bathroom before the show started.
yeah,
Look at you.
he leaves me to go to the bathroom.
Sharon Noble 2.0.
I did a you.
Ah.
Yeah.
How many times did you leave us hanging, waiting for your ass to start the show because you were blowing up the bathroom?
Hey, listen, I don't take my time, bro. No, I do take my time. I take my time.
Yeah, well, then
That's
you
what I
know
meant to
this
say.
when you got to go, you
Yeah.
got to go.
Yeah.
And when you're full of it, you really gotta go.
See, like, I don't want to be like, the Monaco Grand Prix and have a 2-stopper,
No, you got to be like NASCAR where you have a 3-stopper.
No, they go for like 7 stops. I can't be doing that.
Man, I'm sorry. The way they're doing shit in NASCAR now irks the shit out of me.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
They have to have stages now.
I don't like
get
that.
that. I don't watch NASCAR since they did that shit.
I haven't had the same attraction to NASCAR since Gordon retired, but I don't like the stage racing. I've never liked the fucking the chase for the cup, and then now the playoffs. I fucking hate that. There's so much with modern NASCAR that I don't like.
It's because none of these assholes can handle they don't have the endurance for this shit anymore.
No, it's not even that. It's that the fucking NASCAR themselves want to turn it into like fucking the NFL, thinking that's going to get all the fucking sponsors and the viewers to come back. But it's not.
No,
it takes away from the good racing. Yeah.
Wait, what exactly changed? So, the ones who don't know, what the hell changed? Because I don't even know.
So in 2004, they added this thing called the Chase for the Cup, is where at the last 10 races, they reset the top 10 or 12 people. They all get the same amount of points, but then you get bonus points for how many wins you got. And after a number of years of doing that, they turned to doing what's called the playoffs. So every 3 or 4 rounds, they reset and then, give out the bonus points and all that. And then they drop the lowest 3. But if you win, you automatically go to the next stage. It's so fucking stupid because they've shown there was a graphic that showed who should have won the championship and who actually did win the championship, and it's almost 1-to-1, never the same.
Yep.
So it's
freaking weird.
Yeah, they're the true champion is never truly crowned. And then they added stages, so they split the race. Every race is split into thirds. You have
it's like every 85 laps you're taking a pit stop.
It's usually wait, hold on. My TV.
This is crazy. It sounds it.
I don't know if you guys can hear me.
I can hear you.
Stupid as fuck.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, no, my monitor went out. I'm sorry about that.
That happens.
So basically, it's if you have a 200 lap race, you're gonna get 40, and then I think it's 120. I think the stages go. Or it might be 60, 80.
80.
Yeah, they always make that last stage more. But yeah, no, they split it up and it breaks the racing. The guy who should win doesn't necessarily always win. And the one big thing I hated is that there's this racetrack called Atlanta Motor Speedway. And it was always one of my favorite tracks. It was beautiful. It had nice racing and all that. And then now they tried to turn it into a mini Daytona. I hate the pack racing. They're trying to make better racing, but they're failing at every corner.
And that's a nice pun you made there.
Yeah, true. I didn't even notice I made that pun, but
that was a good segue. That was great.
But yeah, and they wonder why they're losing to F1 now.
Because F1's more fun to watch.
Yeah.
I wonder why they're losing to Indy cars.
I mean, no, NASCAR's still on top on the IndyCar because IndyCar just has the Indy 500. That's it. Nobody gives a shit about the rest of the schedule. The NASCAR is losing to F1, but the thing about F1 is that F1 has its own problems.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So like with F1, there's less cars, there's less overtaking, there's less action, and there's a good shot that one driver is going to win. What I mean by that, there's one driver on the grid who pretty much wins every race.
Yeah.
Lewis
Look up on that.
Hamilton.
No, that was a couple of years ago. Now it's a guy named Max Verstappen.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at the F1 maps. That's what I like about it.
I mean, it's nice because it's a global thing, and makes it really cool. But
And it's,
like
it's not like the Jeff Dunham Bubba J routine. They're making a left turn.
but with F1, like another thing that it's not for the common man, for the
No,
rich guy. You want to be like you got to be rich to be in there.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. It's kind of like being kind of like jousting as a knight. Like,
NASCAR
you
is
had
for the
to
good
be-
old boys.
Yeah.
We
So
all know where NASCAR's really got its start, right?
yeah, as moonshiners
Yep,
running
exactly.
from the cops.
Exactly. And man, some of those cars, ooh, doggy, look out.
Oh, well, doggy.
I'm never
Speaking
gonna
of-
forget
Speaking of moonshiners,
what somebody makes moonshine here.
no,
I
couple
know
weeks
people who
ago,
do.
I was coming back from running an errand with my sister-in-law, and I saw the ultimate moonshiner car.
Hewlett Packard?
Yeah.
No, very famous moonshine runner.
Chrysler.
What was it? Trans Am?
No,
No, no.
it was a '69 Dodge Charger.
That's it.
No, the moonshining was
With
it the moonshining done by
the
that time?
job. But you got to remember, they were still doing it in the show.
The show, but not in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the General Lee.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I saw one drive past me that day.
Ain't that something?
I remember my first time seeing a Lambo.
Oh shit!
It's like, holy shit, they got them
Damn!
in here in Jersey? What, did you look at my latest selfie?
Damn!
Yeah, he just saw my latest selfie. I know I'm ugly, but you don't have to be that over the top with it.
Oh, damn!
No, you don't understand,
Yeah,
brother.
I get it.
Um,
I get it. I get it. I'm
No,
just like,
no, I'm talking about Cleaner. He don't understand. Because he ain't
Uh,
in that chat
listen
group.
now.
He ain't in that chat group. But you know
Like,
what?
what's the gift?
Oh my God!
Oh yeah. Oh,
What am I
absolutely.
missing?
Yeah.
Check the group. Check the podcast chat. I just sent it there.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Good God Almighty!
I saw that
I
already.
should have-
Oh,
Great,
So
googly
he's
moogly.
7? I'm like, wait a
kind
second.
of reminds
Hump
of
Day 37?
Alanis Morissette in her music video. Thank you.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm gonna send this to somebody I know.
Man, God bless Ricochet.
Uh-huh.
And God bless
Not-
Triple H for approving her to post that kind of stuff on Instagram.
No, her contract's over. Her contract's up. She's a free agent.
She's leaving WWE?
She's already left.
No, she isn't.
Samantha Irving.
Yeah, no, her contract's up.
She hasn't
It's gone. No, she's made appearances, but no, her contract's up because she left when Ricochet left.
She's been on every week since Ricochet left.
Okay, then she must have signed a new deal.
I'm about to say, I don't think they would let her go.
No, her contract was up. I remember that. She was on her way out, but then I guess she must have resigned them.
Thank God for that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because
God bless
I'm
America.
sorry.
Announcer in the WWE.
Oh, absolutely. At least right now. Oh Lord.
I gotta see this. Let me see.
Good Lord above.
Ah, come on, write this into you Hilarious.
Yeah,
That's the first. You type it in, it's the first thing that pops up. I'm like, okay, thank you. Shut up.
That should show you I don't watch WWE.
I'm just like, damn.
being rated, gentlemen. The Twitch channel is being rated.
Incoming. It's a
That's a
run-in.
good thing. That's a good thing.
Oh, I know. It's still running. Yo,
Hello, Vonnie. How are you? She brought several of her Twitch friends from Scotland with her.
You know, we should play the NWO theme song next time. Bow, 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 bow.
But please don't play the Hogan ripoff one. No, it was the NWO 2000 theme that Hogan took to him with to TNA.
Yeah, no.
Oh God, I'm trying to remember. What,
It was
oh shit.
it was like, imagine if somebody did a horrible remake of the NWO theme.
Oh God.
See, I can think of it in my head because it's so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm. It is so weird.
All right, guys, let's get to the topic here. We've been digressing left and right here. We need to get back on track.
Up, down, left, right. Indeed.
We've been derailing worse than a New York City subway train.
Yeah, these days. Oh, it's just
Or
New York that's
that New
happening.
Jersey Transit train in 2016.
Oh, I remember that.
I was there.
Shit.
I was at that. That was nasty, man. That was ugly. And it's amazing that only one person got killed that day.
Wow.
All right.
Yep. So, but let's talk about WWE's roster.
Yes. All right. So we'll start with them.
Let's start with the Raw roster.
Raw roster. Okay.
I mean,
I have it up, by the way, too.
so do I. There's not really a lot of people on the roster right now that aren't being used and being used well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got
Yeah.
the Creed brothers, who are now team.
They're being used great.
They're
Oh, yeah.
being used perfectly, and the heel turn was perfect for them. They
Yes.
needed that.
Mm-hmm.
Akam and Razor, yeah, they're being used perfectly with Final Testament, along with Karrion Kross,
I don't know why they're being booed, but oh well.
because
Like-
they're heels.
No, not that kind of boo. The other one. Not the heel heat. The get out of my TV heat.
Yeah. So I mean, Sammy obviously is the Intercontinental Champion.
Very
R-Truth
over.
R-Truth and the Miz as Awesome Truth, definitely over.
Mm-hmm.
Pete Dunne is killing it right now.
Yeah, just turned heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pit Dunne.
Hell, even Xavier Woods is being used pretty hard right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kofi's out with a shoulder injury. Ludwig's out with broken ribs.
I was wondering where he's been.
Yeah. Rollins.
Ivar's out with a back injury.
Both Viking Raiders are out.
Yeah. I mean, everybody on Judgment Day is being used constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Even Carlito.
Yeah. Then you got the newest faction, the Wyatt Six. Absolute fucking genius the way they're using them. Absolute genius.
Mm-hmm.
The only person on the entire Raw roster for the men that I could say could be dead weight and cut him and get rid of him, say goodbye, toss him in the trash like they did with Mickey James's gear is Odyssey Jones. He got drafted last year and hasn't done a fucking thing.
Yeah, no.
I haven't heard anything about
I've
them.
not seen him on my TV, not once,
No.
not
Like,
even once.
That's kind of weird. I mean, are they really trying to pack him up into package into something then? I mean, feels like he's
They
got
probably
drafted but
forgot
never
all
used.
about him, to be honest.
He's probably still in the development center. Still stuck there.
No, he's on the Raw brand.
Right, but he's still like, but we said, has he actually done much on TV or anything?
he's
sort
done
of?
nothing.
Exactly.
No.
They're like, we're gonna keep developing you. We're gonna keep developing you. Sounds familiar too. When you think about it.
They
So
let- they
yeah,
let
on
Cameron
as
Grimes
far
go,
as
but yet they
men's
can't
roster,
let-
he's the only cut that I could see being made.
And wouldn't affect anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the women's roster
On Raw?
on Raw,
Okay.
there's a one person that still needs seasoning, but could be getting it somewhere else,
I'm
but
curious who
still
you're
keep
saying
her
that.
within the company.
And
Wow.
that is
Maxine Dupree. She still needs a lot of seasoning.
yeah.
She is very, very awkward and rough in the ring. I mean, she's trying to do so many things that Otis is doing and other people are doing, and she's making herself look like a fool.
When you try to be like somebody else, a lot of times it fails because you're trying to emulate their stuff rather than learn from it.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's doing
Yeah.
that reverse worm. Are you fucking kidding me? That has to be. Oh, Scoober's here. Look out.
Woo! I have to agree. Like a reverse worm, just it's. I mean, it always works for one, but it just seems like I don't know. Like she's trying to copy him.
Yeah. The worm is not meant to be done in reverse.
No.
It's hard enough to do the worm going forward. It just looks like a busted up slinky going down the stairs, going backwards.
It looks like somebody.
He's about to bust a gun on that one. But
It
tell me,
looks like somebody
tell
hit
me if I'm
rewind.
wrong.
Hit
Tell me if
rewind.
I'm wrong on that one.
You're not wrong.
I always thought she'd just do better as like a not like a manager, but like
A valet.
I'm like, thank you. I was trying to find the right word.
Yeah, like she was with Maximum Male Models.
Yeah. She's got a lot to still learn. What do you think?
Yeah,
Just
she
let her
does.
go and let her work elsewhere?
So send her back down to NXT. Let her work with some of the stars down there. Or you know what? Let her team her up with Natty. Natty will teach her.
Interesting.
Put her with
Good
Natalia
tactic.
and watch how much she improves within 6 months.
You hear
Because
that,
Natty
Triple
has
H?
worked with so many stars over the course of her career, and they become so good because she's teaching them
Yeah.
the way she learned in the dungeon. She's bringing the dungeon to WWE. You know what I mean?
Yep. They're training and they're disciplined. That's the word.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I agree.
Now, I mean, the only other person on the female roster on Raw that I could say anything about, because she's just basically there, is Scarlett. When was the last time?
Scarlett can stay on my screen.
I'm not saying she can't stay on the screen. I'm not saying that. But I mean, when was the last time she actually got into the ring and had a match?
Never.
I can't remember the last time. I think she might have been in NXT at the time, and that was over a year ago.
Where is? Let me see something. He's a
The
Scarlet,
only
right?
reason she's still out there
Uh-huh.
is because she's married to Karrion Kross.
Well,
Yeah.
they are a package deal. So
Uh-huh.
if you're either gonna keep both or you're gonna lose both, because they want to stick together.
Yeah, I agree. I understand that. So that's why she's still around. All right, let's move on to SmackDown. Because on SmackDown, I think we got a few more targets. You know?
Mm-hmm. So I can get there. Current SmackDown. Okay, we got it.
All right, let's see where we can start.
Brooklyn Brawler.
No,
Not here.
See now, Brooklyn Brawler's on Raw. We got Barry Horowitz. He would be on SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
You know, or Repo Man. He would be on SmackDown.
Terry Taylor.
Yes, he definitely would be on
Ooh,
SmackDown.
yeah. We'd have to. We have
On
to
the other hand,
restrict
would be on Raw.
him.
What about
So-
Coco Beware?
My first one to go.
He's in NXT. That's
Okay.
That's funny.
But my first one to go from SmackDown is Apollo.
What
mean,
happened, Apollo?
He's good, but when was the last time he really did anything of substance?
He's been teaming up with Baron Corbin lately.
Has that been getting any traction? I mean, doesn't seem like it.
I thought they won a match at one point, but I don't remember.
I don't think they did.
Okay, so there you go. Baron Corbin, on the other hand, he's done a lot of good stuff in the last 6 months. You know, he was tag team champion with NXT tag
Braun.
team champion with Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
He had, I mean, you got to give the guy credit. He suffered with Gable Stevenson. He suffered in that match. That match was brutal to try and watch.
No.
Yeah, no, they got.
It's like one of those.
I'm glad Gable Stevens gone. I'm glad he's gone because he was useless.
Yeah.
His first match, he comes out. His debut match is a double countout. Kind of
Was that
bullshit.
the only match he had?
That's
Yeah.
bullshit writing.
And he had an underground match. That was it.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
So I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah, like I don't get it. If you're gonna introduce somebody like his debut and whatnot, why do something like that?
Exactly.
It never makes sense doing that. It doesn't make sense to introduce them and then have them lose right away. Like, what are you establishing? That they suck?
Pretty
He
much.
did.
He did. It was,
So I'm saying you're establishing it already.
yeah, he's going to be a jobber.
Enhancement talent. I had to.
So my next, and it's tag team. They both got to go because their gimmick sucks and their wrestling sucks.
Pretty deadly.
Yes, they
I
got
don't
to
know.
go.
Yes, boy. What
It's
the
like,
fuck
how do
They,
you
did that
they
match-
should
take
have
so long?
stayed in the trunk of the car that Tony D'Angelo threw them in. I'm sorry, they should have. I
Why
mean,
does
dead
Elton
ass. They were bad. They were
Elton?
really, really bad.
Yeah, Elton reminds me of the Golas from like Lord of the Rings. What the hell, man? Except less talent, except less charisma.
They remind me of a pair of dolled up drag queens.
Oh God.
Or as my dad says,
Wow.
they were like pantyhose.
Oh look, it's Siegfried and Roy, the Timu version.
Wow, the dollar store version.
Hey, I'm worth more than that.
Because I was talking about them. Because even the stuff from Timo is better than Pretty Deadly.
They had a riot, you know that.
Yeah, I know. Because they're issuing refunds on shit that breaks, and they're not getting the returns. Yeah, who's
They
gonna
don't-
send that shit's coming from China? Who's gonna send that shit back to China?
That's broken.
Exactly.
Like- That it's like, dude, yeah, get out of here, dude.
Exactly. So, I mean, anybody else got somebody from SmackDown that they want to cut loose?
SmackDown.
If not, I'm going to
Giovanni
drop one that's
Vinci?
going to blow everybody's mind.
Giovanni,
Vinci?
yeah, I'm with Fitz on that one.
Vinci needs to work with a partner. He can't do it alone.
I'll agree with that one. I'll agree. He was much
Yeah.
better in Imperium.
Yes.
So,
Much
I mean,
Those are
y'all
guys I don't even know.
y'all may hate me for this, but I blame WWE on this one completely. Because
Who?
they completely dropped the ball with this guy.
Okay.
He had some of the greatest matches in history with one of the top guys on SmackDown when they weren't on SmackDown. I'll give you the first guy's name. AJ Styles.
Okay.
He also had some of the worst matches while they were in WWE with AJ Styles. Cleaner and Fitz know about this because we saw one of them.
I think I know the name you're gonna say.
We saw it at
And-
Backlash.
I want him to come home. I want
He
him to
needs
come
go
home.
I'm sorry. I love him to bits. He's a great wrestler. But the way they are booking him and packaging him, they are
It's
holding
pissing
him
me
back.
off.
They're holding him back. They're not letting him do what he can do. And that man is the artist known as Shinsuke
Yes.
Nakamura.
See, that's
absolutely.
another thing that pisses me off. Yeah, the king of strong style. He's not no fucking artist. He's the king of goddamn strong style. He's one of the biggest reasons why I became such a fucking big fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I stayed up till fucking 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to watch this man. The two matches that I could honestly like remember as iconic. Fucking him and Tanahashi at the 2015 G1 Climax final, and then him versus AJ Styles Wrestle Kingdom 10. And it pisses me off that this company is fucking disrespecting him. I hope
Absolutely.
to God he has a fucking epiphany and he comes back to New Japan where if he wants to retire, he could at least do it on his home soil and in the fucking company he helped build. And he would go out on fucking top because I could tell you right now that company fucking loved the dude. Go back to his final match at fucking in New Japan, and it's a crying fest. Everybody's crying. There's so many like banners and shit to show support for Shinsuke. I want him to come back to New Japan so bad, and I'm sorry for this rant.
No,
Tell us how you really feel.
All right. So back in the day,
one thing I will mention. I mean, since we've seen some of the WE guys going over to Japan, to chill and do some spots. I'm wondering why Shinsuke didn't take advantage of it.
because I mean, here's the thing, right? It's only for one-time special matches.
Oh yeah,
And he got his chance to do that by having the last match in the history of the Great Muta. It wasn't the last match of Kenji Muta, but it was the last match of the Great Muta.
right. That's right. I remember now.
But the thing is, like, I know he left New Japan because it's a hard-hitting style. Like New Japan strong style, it's stiff.
Yeah.
And going to a WWE style, it's more relaxing, and he's a lot laid back. And I wish he would just say, you know what, I'm coming close to the end of my career. Just give me 1 year in my home promotion, and I could call it a career.
How long does it? I thought with New Japan they do it by like seasons. Like they don't really do.
They don't do seasons, but they're not like WWE or American wrestling, I should say, where they have
Right.
1 day a week where there's always a show. No, the New Japan. Oh shit! If you can still hear me, my thing went out again.
No, we can hear you.
Yep.
We
fine.
hear you.
All right,
Yeah. Yes.
so I can't hear you guys because my headset's plugged into my monitor, so I don't know if you guys hear me or not.
I can hear
We
you.
hear you.
Okay. Well, I mean, my monitor is back on, so I can see you guys.
Okay.
So they don't do like American wrestling where it's 1 day a week. Specifically, there's a TV show. What they do it like a sports game, where it'll be a couple of days. You might have a show on Thursday and Friday. Maybe the next week you'll have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's only one show that has a specific date every single year, and that's Wrestle Kingdom. It's always July 4th.
Right.
Always
January
always.
4th.
Excuse me, January 4th. Yeah. Every other show, some days it could be on a Sunday, some days it could be on Monday, some days it's not all set in stone. So that's the whole thing about Japan. There's no off seasons. And that's another thing too. It's a bunch of smaller shows that lead up into a big show. So you'll have the road to New Beginning, and then you'll have New Beginning. You'll have the road to Tokyo Dome, and then the Wrestle Kingdom show. You'll have road to Dominion, and then Dominion. So that's how they really do it. And then sometimes once they do the big show, they'll probably take like a week or two off and then come back. So, but then you'll have stuff like right now, the G1 Climax. It's pretty much all the heavyweights that are running. And then the light heavyweights, they'll either like open the show or something like that. Some may take some time off. Some may go overseas. It's the same thing like in May and June. You'll see the heavyweights either take some time off or go overseas, while the Super Juniors get their version of the G1 Climax.
Right.
So it's not that it's seasons, but there's a more flexible schedule. And then again, they're not also doing like the crazy amount of shows that, like, let's say WWE does.
What was that? 300 something a year?
They do 2 every week.
Well, not 300 shows, but
Yeah. Well, no, they do 3 every week if you count NXT. And then you have 2 house shows in different cities on over the weekend, plus the NXT house shows. So it's somewhere from 250 to 300.
it's still a lot.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a fuck ton.
Yeah.
But they're a Fortune 500 company. They can do it.
I'd be away from my family for like 300 days. Shit, man, that'd be hard.
Yeah. They're home for some of those guys and girls are home for like a day a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 day to recuperate.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I mean, at that point, why would you fucking want to stay home?
Yeah, exactly.
Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm off.
Yeah.
It'd be like Mr. Capadino from A League of Their Own. They go home to give the wife a tickle.
There's no
Dry your
crying in
eyes.
wrestling.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home, have a shower and a shave, give the wife a little tickle, and I'll be on my way.
Oh boy,
Can you tell I've watched that movie a few times?
just a wee bit.
Just a few times.
That's interesting though.
All right.
The next
Moving
one.
on. Moving on to the women of SmackDown. I can really only see one person on the whole damn list.
And who would that be?
BFAB.
Yeah, I kind of thought so.
What has she done yet? Has she done anything?
No.
She hasn't
Besides
done a
being
damn
annoying.
thing. Yeah, exactly. Except being annoying. I mean,
That-
Bailey's your champion. You're not going to get rid of her. Bianca and Jade, they're killing it as a tag team right now, but they are headed for a split. And they're going to go to war against each other. Oh, no.
You know what?
That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
And they don't have to break up necessarily.
Oh, they will. Their egos are going to get in their way, and it's going to cause a war. And I'm
This
waiting for
Friday?
it, and I'm going to love it. Because it's a war that needs to happen in WWE.
Is that going to start this Friday?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
I don't think so. Not yet. It might happen at Bash in Berlin and spill over into Bad Blood.
Hmm.
Or it could start this weekend, continue through Bash at Berlin, and culminate at Bad Blood.
Oh,
That is a good 2-month stretch for them.
I mean,
can't say you're wrong.
no.
I mean, they just going back down the list. You still got they just brought Blair Davenport up, and she's killing it.
Yep.
Candice and Indy are a fucking amazing tag team together.
Yep.
Chelsea and Piper, comedy. They are the female version of Awesome Truth. It is a fact. They are the female version of Awesome Truth with their comedy routines, especially Chelsea and her constant complaining. She is a female Miz.
Where's she showing here?
Deny that if you can,
Yeah, don't feel like it.
because you know I'm
Yeah.
right. The Miz is a constant complainer about things. Chelsea is a constant complainer and whiner. Piper
Everyone-
Niven is basically the straight man in the group. And as funny as he is, R-Truth is the straight man of Awesome Truth.
Mm.
Because of how much Miz complains. It is absolutely hilarious that Chelsea and Piper are an exact copy of Awesome Truth in the way they do things, in their actions and their comments. But physically, they are the exact opposite of the greatest comedy duo of all time. Abbott and Costello. Abbott was the tall, thin, straight man. And Costello was the short, fat comedy guy.
Wise guy.
Yeah.
Wise guy. Let's be honest.
Whereas Chelsea is the thin comedian, and Piper is the fat straight person, the fat straight woman in this comedy duo. It's just, I mean, you can't go wrong with the way they got things going. And the way they came together was just so perfect.
So happy together.
So, I mean,
Yeah, Piper's cool. Piper's definitely cool.
Electra
Wow.
Lopez is starting to pick up steam.
Choo choo.
Michin has been doing a ton of shit down in NXT, so she's being used properly.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi is just Naomi, and she's killing it no matter what she does. Nia is going to destroy Bailey.
Don't touch all this. Don't you fucking touch Nick Aldis, man. He's one of my favorites. I like watching it.
Oh hell yeah, Nick Aldis is great.
Oh yeah. Now actually, why everybody loves him. Like, oh god, he's one of my favorite leaders to watch SmackDown.
Oh yeah, Tegan's actually doing pretty good,
Yep, Tegan Knox.
and we all know it is Tiffy time.
She actually earned it.
Oh yeah, she earned it.
Gotcha.
So
I'll be honest. I always thought SmackDown was a better show for me. As
Don't
one of my
forget
favorites.
about the Queen.
what, Nia? I said that.
No,
Nia's gonna kill.
Charlotte.
She's inactive right now.
Yeah, she's not even on the roster.
She's under the non-exclusive roster on the women's division because she's still inactive with a knee injury.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the roster of SmackDown. She's not listed there, so she's probably listed elsewhere then.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. She's
Yeah.
listed under the women's division under
Are you using
basically
Cage Match?
free agents. That's free
Are
agents.
you using Cage Match?
No, I'm actually using Wiki.
Oh, I'm using WWE.
I'm doing the Wiki page for the WWE roster.
Yeah, no, I'm not showing the WWE webpage.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
So now we're into the free agents for WWE.
It only shows 3 on mine. At this current time. How many is yours?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 men
Okay.
and 7 females.
Yeah, they only show 3 on here. So
And
let
of,
'em
the,
out.
and of the 7 females, 6 of them are out with either injuries or maternity leave.
Quote unquote free quote unquote agents quote. Because you don't know how much that pisses me off. They're not free agents. They're signed to WWE.
Right.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Free agents.
However, they could appear on either show.
What I'm saying is,
typically brand.
What I'm saying is, free agents. That means tomorrow night. Yeah, they could show up at Dynamite. They could show up on Collision. You know,
they could show up at TNA.
Yeah, but
show the next video game.
They need to have like another word, like unaffiliated. You know,
that works
because they're still contracted to WWE.
Not brand exclusive.
Or like something simple. Yeah, undrafted. Something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or yeah, but I hate that free agent term.
Yeah. Okay, so in the men's division for the undrafted.
The undrafted, I like that.
We have 3 guys who are out with injuries.
Okay.
Well, 2 that are legit neck injuries, and 1 with an unknown injury.
Okay.
Then we have Hikuleo, who was just signed.
Okay. Hikuleo.
We have John Cena, who's going to be starting his retirement tour. We have Roman Reigns, who is taking a break after his 3-year title reign.
And his father's passing.
And his father's passing, yes.
Yeah. And maybe
God
his health
rest
too.
Cena.
Yeah.
So that leaves 3. And one of them's already gone, supposedly. Oh, one guy on the SmackDown roster is probably going to be gone too.
Okay.
Bobby, he's gone.
Booby
I heard.
Lashley.
His contract is up. He's gone.
Yeah.
MVP is gone.
Yeah. He's listed as free
He
agent,
just
but
showed
he's
up in
gone.
Bloodsport.
Yeah.
You know who can go? Omos.
He's also
He
listed as
was
free
my
agent.
next one to say.
Yeah.
He was the next one to say that I was going to say he needs to go because he is absolutely useless. The only reason Vince signed him is because he was 7 foot tall. And you can't teach that. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that. Couldn't
Vinny
resist
Mac-
that.
Vinny Mac with a hard on for the big ones.
Yep.
I guess size does matter.
Yeah, but the only problem is he didn't know how to use it.
Hello.
Hey, that's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
But
Just
yeah,
'cause you're big doesn't mean anything.
Omos needs to go. He is fucking pathetic. He is useless.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, looking at the women's division,
Yeah, who's that?
there's only one person who needs to go.
Who's that?
Tamina.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's Jimmy's daughter. She's Jimmy Snuka's daughter. But she's had her run. And she's getting a little dangerous in the ring. That's why you haven't seen her being used.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now, shall we continue to NXT? Because there's a few on NXT that could go.
Before we start, I just want to say, I want to have it on record. I am a Omos Sapien.
Whoop whoop.
I like Omos. I think he's a funny dude.
I like his TikToks.
Yeah, he's funny looking.
No, you can put Omos as anything else but a wrestler. That's the thing. He probably does respect.
This is the whole WWE thing about just fucking taking guys from fucking all these different sports, and because the thing about the Performance Center, right? It's not a proper training facility. It's better suited as a place to hone your skills. It's better used for somebody who's got 5-6 years in the business and wants to go down and work on their skills. It's not a place. It's not a proper place to train people how to wrestle.
Right.
Especially
They
from
need
the
to
ground
work
up.
at bingo halls. They need to work at the small schools learning their craft before they
Yeah,
Now-
because
making it to division.
Could I guys ask you why?
why? Because they're not focusing solely on the stuff that's going to keep people interested. Like, what I mean is, when you start out as a professional wrestler, you should just solely be focusing yourself on learning the proper techniques in the ring, making sure, because you got to make sure you got to protect yourself, and it's not even about making your stuff look good. It's about protecting yourself in the ring and protecting your opponent in the ring. So they don't teach a lot of that at the Performance Center, because then they also tack in the weight training, and they make a whole fucking big deal about that. They tag on fucking character work for people that are barely going to get used on an NXT house show. Like, they should be like, when you're starting out, just fucking a whole solid year of in-ring work. That's it. That is it. Because you've got to make sure that you know what you're doing. Even from a psychology standpoint, you got to know how to work a crowd. But the main thing is you got to know how to protect yourself and your opponent and everybody else around you. And that's why I feel like a lot of people fuck up and then they get out of the business is because they don't prioritize that at the performance center. They want to teach you the whole fucking aspect of the thing when there's stuff that these kids should be learning after they get down the ring work.
You would think that.
You would.
Yeah, and then it goes back to the question: is ring work as important as developing mic skills and a personality? That's always been the argument when you look at it deep down.
See, a lot of people say, some people look at that from a getting over standpoint. They should first be looking at it as protecting yourself and your opponent. I'd rather have a guy who has no charisma but knows how to handle himself in the ring than somebody with amazing charisma but then fucks up every now and then. That's why I like the Japanese dojo system, because they're only working on in-ring work. And especially like New Japan, when you're a young lion, you only get black trunks and black boots. You don't get elbow pads, you don't get knee pads, you don't get wrist tape, you don't get nothing. And you don't even get fucking music. All the young lions get the same generic music and you run down to the ring. That's it. And then because they want you to learn how to conduct yourself properly in the ring, then when they feel like you're suitable enough, they'll send you away on excursion. That's when you go learn your character work. That's when you learn how to work a crowd. That's how you learn, how to cut a decent promo and create a good gimmick. I like that. I wish American wrestling as a whole, not just like WWE, but all the companies had that style of where let's get these guys to a place where they know how to properly handle themselves inside that circle, or that squared circle, because they have a lot of pressure to be able to one bad move can injure a person. Look at fucking what's his name, Midian. He took one bad move and fucking paralyzed from the neck down for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Midian?
Draws, yeah, that's the word. Wasn't that Midian?
No. That was D'Lo. D'Lo hit a botch. I thought it was because D'Lo hit a botch running.
No, I meant the guy that hurt Midian was Draws. Right?
No.
Oh, I thought they were the same person.
Nope. Whoa, no, two different people completely.
Oh.
Midian was Phineas Godwin.
And he was naked.
Oh, the big dude from the Oddities.
No.
Right?
No.
Wow, I'm fucking horrible.
Go back, attitude here a
He was
little bit.
Phineas I. Godwin. And Darren Drozdov.
Draws was he's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
Yeah,
that was Draws.
That guy.
But that's my point, is that now the guy can't work because of he can't even move because of one bad move, and it was an accident. It wasn't like somebody was trying to hurt him. It was just an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, Draws isn't doing much anymore.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
No,
yeah.
he died.
He passed.
Oh, he passed.
Yeah.
I didn't know he passed.
I was about to say, did he recently
died last year.
pass?
Mhm.
Oh wow!
About a year ago.
Okay.
About a year ago, end of June.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yeah. I did not remember that. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like
He actually
right.
he actually died in New Jersey.
Yeah, I remember that he was living in Jersey.
He was from New Jersey.
Yeah.
He was from Mays Landing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh damn.
But then, like, that's another thing why you get people like with Sin Cara was so was not that he was bad. It was just that he did not have a lot of chemistry with the guys he was working with, because they were WWE developmental guys, only knew how to work one way. They didn't know how to work a guy with lucha. That's another thing that helps you out when you're in especially like a dojo system, or when you're properly learning, is that they teach you how to work with multiple styles. especially to work with somebody who's not your same style. So
A striker versus a lucha.
yeah, a giant versus a small dude. You know, they teach you how to work these different style matches, which I feel like WWE is very severely lacking. Like I said, the Performance Center is a wonderful place to build upon the skills that you have. That, like, for somebody, when you're signed out of the indies and you go to the Performance Center, that place is fucking heaven, because you already got the skills that you need, and then especially because a lot of those indie guys go almost straight to the advanced classes, so they're working with guys like fucking Shawn Michaels and some of the real top names that are coaches there, and they get to build upon what they already know. But then you got guys like fucking Omos and Braun Strowman, who really hasn't fucking improved as like a whole lot since he's been on the main roster.
I disagree about Braun, by the way. I agree with you.
Yeah. You see a lot of, like, there's a very small select names that were trained by the WWE, that were learned by the WWE, that got over. Like Roman Reigns and Charlotte are probably the only two names that I could think of that are like,
anyway.
No, like as far as it goes back to OVW, I would say, because I can't think of names that are as successful as them that were trained and learned how to wrestle from WWE.
Just pure WWE, no OVW?
Everything before everything after FCW, I'll say. Because FCW, but the thing was, like, OVW, okay, so the difference between OVW and the other promotions is that the OVW was an actual promotion that had a partnership with WWE.
Right.
The other ones, like Deep South, FCW, those were owned and operated by WWE.
Yeah.
Heartland.
I don't know about Heartland. I don't know if they were owned or if they were working with WWE. Because that's what OVW is still around to this day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if people a lot of people know that. But yeah, so the whole thing is that when it's WWE training these people, and another thing is, like, they don't know how much time a lot of these new people need inside the ring. You know?
Yeah.
But if I may, I'm going to go back to what you were saying about Sin Cara not being able to get over.
Go ahead.
I watched a video yesterday of certain things that WWE wrestlers have to do.
Uh-huh.
And one of the main things that every WWE superstar has to be able to do is what we're doing right now. They have to be able to speak English.
I
The
will.
original Sin Cara couldn't get over and kept botching things because he couldn't speak English.
I will.
He didn't understand his opponents. They didn't understand him, and people were getting hurt because of it.
I will present a counterpoint.
Go for it.
There's a lot of people in Japan that when you go over to Japan, these English speakers, they're able to communicate, not by a whole lot of talking. And that's the thing with as a professional wrestler, is that you need to learn how to work silently.
Mm-hmm.
But going off the English thing, I think that's a bad job with WWE. Because one, in terms of communication between wrestlers, they should have had somebody there to help him, to translate for him. Should have been there.
But I'm talking about in the ring.
In the ring, in a promo?
This is a ring during a match.
Moves. Remember, because they had to communicate how to do moves. You're right about
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're right about the silent part. He's saying about the problem with the WWE, that they don't train them how to talk about moves without speaking.
I would say that's not with Sin Cara. That's more with the WWE guys. But then again,
if the guy doesn't speak English. How are they supposed to communicate to each other?
You
That was
can.
the same problem with the original Sin Cara.
I feel like, well, because when you see, especially with like Penta, right?
Okay.
Penta, when he first came over, up until he got to AEW, you really couldn't speak any English, but he was still able to work American guys. Because even if it's broken English, just a couple of words, suplex. That's what it should be too. It shouldn't be, hey, go take this suplex. Da, 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 da. No. It should be suplex.
But
Watch
that's
the
the thing.
suplex.
He didn't even. He wasn't able to do that. He wasn't even able to do that.
I feel like it was WWE putting him and his opponents, in bad situations.
Agreed.
Because I feel like Sin Cara, because if you look at the guy, the guy who played Sin Cara since he left WWE, the original, he's had no problems going back to Mexico, So I feel like there was a bad. I mean, but then again, it's the Vince McMahon era. So should we expect any less?
No.
No, not really, but still. I mean, at
once
minimum,
again-
you should be able to, at minimum, be able to communicate with your opponent in the ring.
Yeah.
Like you said, even with broken English. And he wasn't
It's-
even
yeah,
able to do that.
in
And
some
that's why
manner.
guys are getting hurt.
I do want to apologize again for the second time this episode, just going off on a rant.
I had no problem with it. You actually would make a good point about it.
Absolutely. You definitely made some good points there.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, sometimes I'll just drift along, and I get it. It is with my other podcast that I did with my friend. Is that we'd start off with one little topic, and then by the end we're finishing on talking about something completely else. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we
Thank you
digress
for-
a lot around here.
thank you for letting me.
after this. Sometimes you let them loose. Sometimes you bring it back.
Exactly.
Yeah. 'Cause
All
I
right.
want to hear Silent Assassin and JP talk too.
I think Silence
Hi.
Assassin is out.
Well, Silent
Oh, he-
Assassin, of course, is silence is assassin.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make any sense.
So
Yeah,
I think
really
what
do.
was next? NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Let's see what happens if I do this to him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he asleep?
Nope, I'm here.
Yep. Don't worry.
And pretty.
I woke him up. That woke you up.
You hear me?
Off your upper third.
So,
Am I here? Oh, there it is.
Vince, I'm going to throw a name out to you from
Testing,
the NXT
testing.
roster, and I want your opinion.
You hear me now?
I can hear you.
How the fuck I can't hear you guys?
Turn your volume up.
Hold on, let me take my AirPods.
Maybe they're dead.
Can
you hear me now?
Time to turn on the music.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Wait. Hello, hello.
Hear you, Fitz. Can you hear us?
You know what? Let me try to leave. I'll come.
Okay.
Hey, sometimes you got to reboot.
All
right. JP,
Yo.
here's Ashante Adonis.
Keep.
Really?
Yes.
What has he done lately?
He just got there.
Ashante the Adonis.
Yeah. He just got back down to NXT. Give him, see where he's going with this whole thing with flirting with Metaphor. see what happens.
Can you hear us now?
Yep. No, I can.
What happened? AirPods dead?
No, they're fine.
AirPods suck.
I guess because you called me.
You
I
bite
was
your
like, what?
tongue.
Hey, I can't
Well,
use them.
Dude, you look like you were out cold.
About to, well, dude, I fell asleep doing the Deadpool move on Friday, apparently.
Oh shit.
You fell asleep during Deadpool. Holy shit.
Those recliners are so comfy, though.
They really
Oh
are.
yeah,
Agreed.
no
That's
No, I
lie.
can't argue with that.
No, those are great seats.
And it
Like
was
just
a
fall asleep to.
10:30 era I was watching, too.
I just
All
go.
right,
I
so-
just go pay him for a movie I don't want to watch.
All right, so I just asked JP, and I'm going to ask you the same thing.
Go ahead.
Keep or cut Ashante the Adonis?
Cut.
I mean, he's starting to use him with the whole flirting with metaphor. But I mean, what I'm looking based on his in-ring ability. And the last when he was there, you know, I couldn't really see anything in him. I really couldn't see any skills, any talent.
Generic wrestler number one.
Yeah.
That's
so we're
it.
talking
That's my
about
new wrestling
NXT
name.
now?
Yes. And there are a few on just on the men's roster that could definitely go.
On NXT? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of him. All right. Who are you?
And two of them are tag teams right off the bat.
Mhm.
Tank.
No, actually, they've actually been pretty entertaining lately. And right now they can't go anywhere because they're the hosts of Great American Bash.
They can go afterwards.
And Tank looks a lot like my pastor, which is weird. And hey, we got spam in the room. You got a spammer.
I see that.
Mr. Rogers, Florida?
Let me go take care of this idiot.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Why is I'm imagine you brain with a kendo stick beating like bashing this spammers in the head. I'll pull a Paul Heyman and you'd be like, here's W money, get out.
Ah.
No, here's your money. Get the fuck out.
Yep. No whole crowd with them. Get the fuck out.
He's been reported and now blocked. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
You
He's
are
been
the
kicked
weakest
out of
link.
here.
Goodbye.
He's been banned from the arena.
Hasta luego.
All right, so I'm curious. Who do you think in NXT can go?
Enofe and Blade.
I was thinking them.
And Tyreek and Tyson.
I could see that too.
Otherwise, everybody's being used and they're being used good. I mean, you got the family.
I love the family.
Oh, the family's fucking killing it. You got Chase U. I mean, even Cedric's being used again, and he's doing good.
He just won a match last night, apparently.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm. Did we get another spammer in here?
I think we did.
It was another bot.
Yes, we did.
Oh, oh man, we're getting like
What are
invaded by
they
bots
doing?
now. That's a good thing. That means we're getting somewhere. I swear we should. I swear we should have played a sound effect every time we kick a bot out. Woo! Boom, boom, boom. You got expanding. You also got somebody called One MC Chris.
Yeah, I know.
FU12B. What the hell? All right. Sometimes it also reminds me of that new Press Your Luck where they had the whammies and they were dressed up as Deadpool and Wolverine. That had me floored. Mr. Rogers. Hey, I'm looking at that roster. Why does Duke Hudson remind me of an offshoot of Wade Barrett for some odd reason? In that picture. Like that picture on the WWE roster, I'm like, he looks like Wade Barrett's like half broken cousin or something. Let's see.
All right, so well, Mr. Rogers is legit because I've watched a few of his streams. I followed him, so
Mhm.
he's legit.
Cool, man. Up
But
on
the other
board.
two have been sent away.
They're sent to the development league, away from us. Out in a stretcher too. Yeah, make sure you put that.
Yeah, and Meadow's another one that follows me, and I follow
No,
her.
Meadow is totally legit. I will vouch for her.
Yeah,
I
Soul
vouch for Meadow
Sprock.
like 100%. Yeah, we vouch for her, so yeah, she's legit.
Yeah, so
I love her.
but yeah,
don't worry.
Anofi and Blade and Tyreek and Tyson, they need to go.
Tyson, I could see going.
Both of them, Tyreek and Tyson. Dude, their first match they lost.
Again,
They lost their
It's like-
debut match.
it's like promoting jobbers.
I mean,
Don't
I
promote-
not for nothing. I think they were against OTM, but still.
That's still, it's like, but then again, like, you know what's a good question? Let's just put this question real quick. Do we have anybody like in this roster that if we were to promote new talent, we would put them up against? Because it seems like some people when they put up new talent, they have them lose right away, or they have it they have a win. It's like it almost feels inconsistent. It's like what do you think is the best way when introducing new talent? You know, just like to talk about how much dead weight we cut. And then the way we've mentioned a couple of people tonight that if we, they debuted and they already lost, it's almost like, wait a second, what the hell? And how the hell do you get the new talent over? And why would they lose? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yep.
It's
I'm
one
a
thing.
professional jobber.
All right, developmental talent. House Tom McDonald. I'm a professional jobber. I lose every damn match in FTW. I don't care.
But you didn't this week.
Wait, I won? I don't see
won.
the results. Dude, I don't see the results most of the time.
Hang on 1 second. I'll bring them up for you.
Yeah, because it's like most of the time I see it was like, it's like I just put my predictions and move on. It's like whatever.
Dude,
Because
everybody won this week. The entire crew.
look at us, man. We actually won our matches.
Yeah.
I'm undefeated. I just want to put it out there.
Yes, he is.
Good call. I still forgot my finisher.
Yeah. Hey, Fitz, you and I won our match.
Yeah, because one of our opponents forgot to put this sheet in.
No, he actually did. I missed him in the list.
Haha.
but we won by 2 points.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
For those that don't know, we take part. We here at BTB take part in the prediction league.
Well, most of
Yes.
us do.
Yeah, most of us. Yeah, most FTW. So where am I?
I'm a
You
rebel.
might-
You're
a
not
rebel
gonna.
without a clue.
Yeah.
A rebel without.
You're not gonna get
Here we
me,
go.
you
It's
conformist.
Don De Niro.
Oh, look at that! I beat Surprise the Clown. Haha. Who's laughing now?
Then we got
Oh, look at that, JP man. Look at you. Look at that win. That's a
that
good
is
one.
convincing win.
Yeah,
Then we got RPM with his win
good call.
and the
Tom
Brain and
lose?
Silent Assassin.
2 points. Look at that. You guys
I
have the
don't
same
care if it's
score
1
too.
point as long as it's a win.
I know. It's like you both have the same.
It's
The
not
same
a beauty
points. That's funny.
contest.
Well, we decided to go with the same answers with each other.
There you go. I remember you. That's a plot line you guys are working on. Your storyline.
Yeah, that's happening right now. That's for Saturday.
Yeah.
But as far as you're concerned, make your own picks.
Of course.
Unless you want to stick with the ones that are up there in the group.
I just might next. I might then just go with the picks in the group for Saturday. Why not?
Okay.
What have I got to lose?
But man, wait till that promo hits, because oh my god, because
I liked
they're
it.
gonna add to it.
That was a good stuff you made. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, man.
That was good.
The Rising is gonna add to it and reveal the masked figure.
it's Vince again. It's me. I'm the higher power.
Don't even get me started on that again.
Oh yeah, that's not. That was like a letdown.
So, but yeah, after that on the men's roster, not a damn thing that could be changed. Everybody's being used well. If they're not already in a faction, they're kicking ass as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Wesley back with the Rascals. Yeah.
And then not losing their first matches.
No. And they got a title match this coming week?
Yep.
Yeah, no, they ain't losing.
Nope.
And I'm saying this straight out. On the women's roster,
Shoot.
there ain't nobody that can be cut, because every one of them is being used in one way or another. Some that haven't made their appearance yet, but others who are absolutely killing it.
Especially Roxanne.
Oh man, that child is destined to have a better career than Charlotte.
Make no mistake about it.
She's
She's
22
so
years
young.
old. She's a two-time NXT Women's Champion.
Graduate from Booker T's.
She is Booker T's girl. That's why he's all over her like white on rice when she's in the ring.
Women's breakout tournament. Yep.
Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean,
put a picture of her, man. We gotta just like
Who, Roxy?
We should have been also. Yeah, we should have been like posting pictures here and there, like of what we're talking about, because her bio is very interesting. I don't know. We want to take too much of time anyway, but still, let's just put it up there.
there's Roxy.
The Prodigy.
Yes, indeed.
Eh,
And you know what? She's living up to that nickname. She is
Oh,
living up
yeah.
to that name.
Mm-hmm.
she's in NXT. Let's see. Prediction.
She is definitely coming up before the end of the year.
You think before the end of the year?
I'm thinking Survivor Series.
Interesting.
If not Survivor Series, then she's definitely coming up. She's making her main roster debut as a full-time member at the Rumble.
That's my prediction. That's mine. The Rumble. That's just me, though.
Is she going to win the Rumble? Absolutely not.
No, hold
No.
on.
Absolutely not. Not.
I
She's
do
not
already
her
been in
first-
2 Rumbles,
top
if
10.
I'm not mistaken.
Huh?
Has she been in 2 women's Rumbles already?
I don't.
Yeah,
think so.
she has.
Which ones?
The last
She's
The
in
two.
last
it.
two.
God dang it! I really am forgetting everything. All right. Entrance. Number 8. Wait, yeah, draw number 8. 4th one eliminated. So she'll come back and make a couple of eliminations. Although it'd be
Mhm.
nice seeing her running with her in Survivor Series. That would be even cooler. So we got 2 predictions: either Survivor Series or Rumble. But she's got a future.
Oh,
Yeah, don't fire her. Don't fire her.
She doesn't have a future. She is the future.
You heard it here, folks. Like I said, don't fire her. It's a big mistake.
Oh no, they ain't firing her. Not by a long shot.
Mm-mm.
How about a short shot?
The only way
Hey,
they could fire her if she's either commit murder, stealing, or post
No, they won't do that.
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, stealing, no. OnlyFans, yeah.
so I mean,
Killing, not really.
yeah, that's all I got as far as people who could be cut from the WWE roster.
I'm pretty much agreeing with the majority of you said. So, because some of these guys are looking at them also, I'm like, I have no idea who they are. And when you said about cutting them, I was like, yeah, I could see that because I don't even know who the hell they are. They wouldn't be missed. It's one of those things. It's like when you cut somebody, are they really going to be missed? You know.
Now, let me ask you this: do we want to
Ask away.
continue with the referees or just say fuck them?
Referees are referees. They're a dime a dozen.
Yeah, true.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I can't say that because there are some really good referees, and then there are referees that would make a blind man say, "Would go, what the fuck? I saw that."
I know one referee that should never be cut,
What's that?
and he's a friend of all of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Eddie Orango. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Bandito Jr.
mm-hmm.
And another one that should never be cut,
Yep.
Little Nate.
You know, Nate.
You know, he's
Oh,
actually got a second job. I think he's like the leader of the ring crew too.
Nice.
Yeah, because
Hey.
you'll always see him like when they do behind the scenes like documentaries. He's always the one that they'll talk to about the ring crew.
Uh-huh.
So I think he's got like a job for life there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One more who's also another friend of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Another Jersey All-Pro alumni,
Mm-hmm.
Sean Bennett.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's good to see what the graduates are doing nowadays.
Yep.
Yep. That's having a dead weight from the WWE.
Yeah, shall we move on to AEW?
Tonight?
Yeah, and I'd say let's say that for another episode
Okay. Yeah, we can
because
say that.
We're about a hour 30.
We're an hour and a
in.
half in.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's starting to see shadows and colors in front of their eyes.
Yeah, especially folks
I-
over there.
I see sounds.
You
I
smell
see.
colors.
And you all say I smoke crack. Okay. I'm the one selling it, though. All right, so shut up.
But yeah, I mean, really, I think we did a pretty good job on who we would and wouldn't cut on this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did. Yeah. I just sat here.
Well, no,
Your
you brought up
commentary was
good points on
insightful,
some
so
of them.
hush.
I just sat here and ranted like an old man. Old man
Ow.
yells at cloud.
No, there's a difference. Old man yells at Cloud. Cloud doesn't care. You make a yell. You actually have a damn good point.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Brain, make a clip out of what he about his rant.
I think I will.
Yeah, do a clip with his rant, especially about the New Japan stuff.
And
I think that
NASCAR.
Yes,
And
and NASCAR.
Oh, the NASCAR from the beginning. Oh my god.
Yeah, do clips on those. Yeah, I guarantee I was actually do some views.
Yeah, I think so. But guys, as always, absolutely phenomenal show tonight.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So, and as always, until next week. Too sweet.
Tune into SummerSlam this Saturday live from the Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Or not. You don't have to do that.